So I pretty much owe you all an explanation, right? Yeah, yeah. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so as you all can see, I'm outside. So that means the lighting might be going in and out, and I think I may be looking a little blurry in some areas. But let's just hope that it doesn't look too terrible, because I really don't want to have to record this video again. Now guys, as some of you all may already know, I am on vacation, and I have not been posting videos here on YouTube for a few weeks. I think you all may have seen that. I tried posting a video. I think the last one I posted was the one with my daughter when we did the Roblox game, and then following that I did the DMX challenge. But if I'm being honest, I kind of decided to take that unofficial break again. It has always been an unofficial break. It's always an unofficial break. But I think this might be the realest I have been here on the channel. I have always been honest with you all, but there are times when I don't say every single thing because, I kind of don't want to fall into the whole drama thing here on YouTube. But, in my honest opinion, I think that the platform is dying, and it kind of tends to demotivate content creators. In the past few weeks, in the past few months actually, I have been monitoring how things have been going here on the platform, and it's kind of just makes you wonder if you really want to continue here as a creator. You know, um, when I started my channel, I never wanted it to be a hair channel per se. I wanted to include so many things and so many aspects of who I am as an individual. Because I like cooking, I like doing different things, I like going on adventures. There are so many things that I love doing that you all don't get to see so much, because over the years and over the few months, my channel has become somewhat of a natural hair channel. With so many hairstyles that I share and so many tips that I share. And what I have noticed lately with YouTube is, if you are a channel here on the platform and you don't subject yourself or your channel or your content to what is expected from YouTube, you kind of just fall behind. you know and I looked at that recent rise of this van girl, this Eliana, whatever her name is. And it was so suspicious to me, because the first question I ask myself is she the very first van life person here on YouTube? So naturally I ran a search, and there are so many other channels here on the platform with that same theme on their channels. But it just had me wondering that why in 2 weeks her channel could get to 1 million subscribers and have millions and millions of views, whereas there are channels doing the same content, sharing the exact same thing on a daily basis, twice weekly basis, yet they don't get that push. I saw her video the very first time in my recommended sections, and I have never watched a van life video before, so why would it be recommended to me? So it kind of made me start questioning a whole lot of things on YouTube, and that kind of did it for me when I saw her channel rise so quickly. I look at channels like Shameless Meyer, for instance, who has been on here for over 7 years, and she now has 1.1 million subscribers. And back in the day when I started my YouTube channel, Shameless Maya was like one of the most popular YouTubers here on the platform, because she did a lot of techie stuff. She catered to a lot of people who, coming onto the platform and really not sure what to do. So she kind of gave you all these little tips and stuff. I look at channels even like iSuperwoman, who I have not even been really seeing much content from. So it's like the way YouTube has been going is, if you don't subject your channel to what they want out there, you really just fall behind. And if you are one of the channels who just say, okay, this is what YouTube is doing, I'm gonna go with it because I'm gonna get this coin, I'm gonna make this money because this is my source of income, I'm gonna do what I have to do in order to stay on top of this YouTube game. But if you all have noticed from the content that I share here on the channel, I don't necessarily subscribe my channel to trending videos or to popular videos or what is expected here on the platform, because at the end of the day then I would be losing myself as a person, as an individual, and as a creator. So I have basically been, monitoring over the past few weeks, the past few months even, and it's a little windy, so I have to pause. But the breeze is so lovely, so lovely. But yes, like I was saying, I have decided over the past few weeks, past few months, to just monitor the platform, see what happens. As you all may have already known, and as you all may have already realized, my channel is monetized. But one of the things I have said before, when I started YouTube, I never even knew that anyone could earn money from being on YouTube. I don't want to talk while the wind is too strong, guys, because I don't want it interfering with the audio on the recording. So beautiful, nice breeze. Right, I honestly had not been aware that people earned money here on the platform. It's my son who told me, because I think some friend of his had a brother who had a channel who was making money, so he told me about it and I started doing research. Because when I started the channel, I kind of wanted to start the channel to show my hair journey, to be an inspiration, to do motivational videos, to do motivational talks, and to interview a few people, to do motivational little interviews, that's what I kind of really intended. So at the end of it, when I decided to start, I was not interested in earning money, and I still am not, because I do have a full-time job. So unlike a lot of creators who are here as their career or as their income earning, I am not on YouTube to earn income. I'm here because it's something that I like. It's basically a hobby. But when you have a hobby, and that hobby gets to be more work than the actual work that you do, then it's not a hobby. So I have found myself really getting exhausted from, always having to record videos, from always having to edit videos, from always having to ensure that I publish a video in time. Okay, just a minute. So it was making me really tired, because I found myself pressuring myself and putting myself under unnecessary stress in order to ensure that I kept up with the schedule that I made for myself here on the channel. Because I felt if I did not keep up to the schedule, I was going to lose subscribers, or I was going to lose views, or I would lose popularity on the channel. So I kind of put myself into that whole little bubble that made me just do too much. And honestly, at the end of the day, I found myself losing too much, because I went from work to coming home to just taking a 5-minute break to recording a video to editing it to putting it on YouTube or scheduling it depending on the video that I'm doing and the day that I was doing it for. So at the end of the day, I found myself losing rest. I found myself losing time with my children, or sometimes I would find myself concentrating only on YouTube and not on a lot of stuff that I had to do while I'm at home. So after a while it became exhausting. And when I started my vacation, guys, about 3 weeks ago, I really made the effort. I really honestly made the effort. I mean, we decided that during the vacation we were gonna do a few of the little sites. We have been to a few of the little sites, and honestly, I picked up the camera a few times to record and I just couldn't. Because in the back of my head, I kept saying to myself, you know what, if you lift that camera now and you start recording, then you're gonna go into content creator mode. You're gonna stop being Joanne, you're going to stop being mother, you're going to stop being wife, and you're going to go into YouTube content creator mode. And when I heard that in the back of my head, I just turned off the camera. I literally turned off the camera, and that was the first day that we were going out on the first site that we were visiting. And I haven't picked it up since. So I have basically just been enjoying my vacation and just being me and just doing what I love doing. I love cooking, I love singing, I love watching TV every now and then, watching movies that I have watched about 10 times already and watching them again just because I want to get a good laugh from them, trying new recipes in the kitchen, trying different things, or just eating a lot. I have really been eating too much. I have put on some weight, but anywho, I digress. But guys, honestly, that is the main reason I have not been posting any videos. Because I decided I was going to get away from YouTube mode. Because even my hair, I mean, I had gotten into doing so many of these hairstyles. So many hairstyles. Oh gosh, I'm hoping that's not a bee in my hair. Oh, okay. Okay, great. I had gotten into doing so much of these hairstyle videos for you all. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I love recording these videos for you all because my hand is always in my hair anyway, because I love styling my hair. But because I am doing so much of the styling now, I have found myself doing too much with my hair. And it has kind of put a strain because there are days when I would record, and because I wanted the hairstyle videos to go out for you all, I would record maybe like 2 or 3 hairstyles in a day. And if you all do hairstyling, you would know that that's putting unnecessary strain on the strands. And when I felt my hair sometime last week, it really felt different. It's not damaged, it's not broken, but it felt different. And I think it felt different because that's the first time in a long time that I have actually let it breathe. I actually just left it alone, let it do what it wanted, and just breathe. And I felt my hair for the first time in a long time. Because for the past few weeks, I have been feeling my hair stretched and in the stretch states because I had to do all the styles for work and all the styles for the channel. So, oh gosh, I'm sweaty. So the real texture of my hair somewhat got lost somewhere along the way. But when I started vacation and we started going out, I just let it out. So a lot of times we went to the beach, we went to the river, we went to the falls, we went to, excuse me, different little areas, and I did not have to worry about not getting my hair wet because I had to record a hairstyle, or not putting it a certain way because I wanted to ensure that it stayed in place because I have to record a video. I kind of just took myself out of that YouTube bubble because I wanted to just live. Basically, I wanted to just be myself. And it's kind of just made me realize that am I really here on the platform, and I mean, what am I doing here on the platform? Because it really does not bring so much joy to me anymore. And like I said, it's a lot of work that has to go in, and I have said that constantly. Doing a YouTube video is more than just clicking publish when it's uploaded onto the platform. There's a lot of planning that is involved, especially when I have to do the vlogs. Let's say, for instance, guys, I'm going to one of the waterfalls. I want to share that with you all. I have to first decide how I want to format that video for you all to see. How do I want to bring it out for you all? Do I want to first do a little introduction with someone near the falls that it's gonna give you that little enticement to continue? Or do I do it that I'm gonna just go into the vehicle and start the drive? Or do I want to capture you by just showing you underwater images, or just showing you the falls just cascading down onto the screen? It's a lot. So you have to think of that. So then when I am done thinking of that, I have to think of, okay, where am I going to start recording? When I do start recording, what am I going to say? What am I going to tell you all? Then I have to do my research. Because believe it or not, I don't know all the information on the areas that we go to here in the island. I mean, I am from Dominica, I visit a lot of places, but as to the historical background, I really don't know. So the basic I would know is where it is located, but sometimes if you look at the vlogs, when I describe the area we go to, I give a little background on it as to the name, the height, if it's a mountain, or the falls, if it's the biggest one, or the lake, if it's the largest one, you know, that kind of thing. I have to do research. And from then, I have to then go onto the sites and then say to my children or say to my husband, okay, I'm going to record. Will you all do a little piece? Or when we get there, say this little piece, or and it's a lot. So a lot of times when you record these vlogs, you find yourself doing more work than actually enjoying what it is you're actually doing. So you basically find yourself working and not really enjoying anything. So, you know, that is one of the reasons I think I stopped doing the vlogs, because I wanted to just enjoy going to these places, guys. I didn't want to have to go through the stress or having to go through the trouble of thinking of how am I going to format a video for me to put out this vlog for that particular site to come out in the most beautiful way so that someone can see Dominica. I did not. The only thing I thought of was what swimsuit am I gonna wear and what food I'm going to prepare. And that was it. The only thing we had to decide afterwards is what time are we leaving home in order to get to the place so we can enjoy it at least for a few hours. And it was fun. Let me tell you, that was just so much fun. Not having to think of recording a video, or not thinking of I have to post on a Sunday and a Wednesday and a Friday, so I have to ensure that I record. No. A lot of days I sat home, sat in my husband's legs on the sofa, and we watched TV when we were home. Or I would sit with my son and play Minecraft, or with my daughter and play Roblox. I mean, after I did that Roblox video, the intention was to record my first Minecraft experience with my son, and then we started recording it, and I started doing the screen recording in Filmora. But then Filmora started just slowing down the game, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to deprive my son of the chance to be with me, bonding in that mother-son little situation with that game, because he was already so looking forward to it. And I had put it off for 2 weeks because I wanted to record it. And then when Filmora started giving all that stress, I figured, you know what? That's it. We tried recording it like 3 times, and then I'm like, you know, whatever. So I went ahead and we just continued playing, and I brushed the recording aside because at the end of the day, I did not want him to feel that I'm only taking part in playing that game with him because I wanted the content for my channel, because that was not the reason. So I just left the recording alone, and we just continued playing. And I mean, we sat that afternoon and we played Minecraft for about 3 hours. Literally about 3 hours. And when my fingers and my hands started cramping, I was like, okay, I think I need to take a break, Jetty. I need to get up and go do something else in the house because my fingers are starting to cramp. And that's when we stopped, you know, and that's the reality of it, guys. So I really don't have any explanations. I don't have any excuses. Well, this was basically just telling you why, but I really don't have any apologies for not uploading any videos for the past few weeks. I have the reasons, I have the explanation, I just mentioned a few of them to you, but I really can't make an apology for it because I'm really not sorry. Because at the end of the day, I just felt like I was just being me. You know, and like I said a little earlier, I am not on here to make money. But a lot of us who are content creators understand the time it takes to have a YouTube channel. understand the investment it takes to have a YouTube channel. I mean, I have invested in a good camera, I have invested in lights, I have invested in my stands and my tripods. I mean, I still use my phone a lot of times, but a lot of y'all don't even know that I use my phone because the quality on the phone is just so awesome. And my husband upgraded my phone just last Christmas, so the quality on the videos are even much better now than they were before. But anyway, I say that to say that because we put in so much effort to YouTube, you expect, not that you necessarily want it or you are there for it, but you kind of expect some return from that investment. You know, I will give you an example. I spoke about the Eliana girl a little earlier, and one of the things I forgot to mention with her, when she posted her first two videos, she had millions of views on those videos. And you know, the third video she posted, she did not post until her channel became monetized. And I was waiting because I said to myself, the first two came kind of back to back because I was monitoring that channel because I just felt it so fishy. And when I saw she did not post for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm like, okay, this means that she's waiting on her monetization in order to publish another video. And so said, so done. When I opened that video, there were like ad breaks in the video, and I'm like, but there are channels who are on here for years with all the restrictions that YouTube now has with the 4,000 hours and with the 1,000 subscribers. It makes it so difficult for content creators who have been here struggling, working hard in order to get to monetization because everyone wants to earn a little extra income. And some of those channels, when they do get to that 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, still say that they take weeks and sometimes months before their channel is approved for monetization. But yet there's this channel, comes into play for about 2 weeks, gets to 1 million subscribers and is monetized in 2 weeks. Or maybe even less than 2 weeks, I don't know. I mean, who knows? So it makes me wonder that, you know, if you're here on the platform and you're really not pushing the content that YouTube wants, you really just get lost. I mean, and that's not what I'm about. Oh, my dog is walking in the back. That's not what I'm about. I'm here to create content that is me, that speaks to my personality and speaks to what I want to bring across here on the channel. So that's why a lot of times I don't do trending videos. The first trending video I actually did was that DMX challenge. And I only did that video, honestly, because I needed to put something on the channel. I needed to put something on the channel. I love that song, like really love that song. And I just thought the challenge was just really so interesting because I figured, you know, that would be perfect for me. Because I mean, I have so many photos with so many different hairstyles. I might as well put it to some challenge that's going on out there. So I figured it would have been the perfect opportunity to use something in order to get a video out. And mark you, that video is like 35 seconds, but it took me at least an hour to get it done because I had to get the photos, because I have photos saved on my hard drive. I had to get some of them from Facebook, download it, and then I had to put the photos into Filmora. When the photos are there, then you have to trim, you have to change the size, you have to change the orientation, then you have to think of, okay, there's the song, which means you're going to have to cut each photo to the length of the name that is being said in the song. So it took at least an hour to get that video complete. Plus the uploading time was like maybe about 2 minutes. I won't count the uploading time. But that just goes to show that even a 35-second video, 35-second video, how long it takes as compared to when I have hours of footage to go through. Because especially when I do our vlogs, when we go out, I do footage with my phone, with my husband's phones, with the GoPro. And sometimes when Elton goes with us, we do footage from his drone. So that's 4 devices of footage that I have to go through. Hours and hours of footage. And in those hours and hours, I have to bring it down to 10 to 15 minutes. Because a lot of you don't like watching long videos. I'm already here recording for over 20 minutes and I'm not even sure how long y'all are gonna stay watching. Y'all might not even hear me saying this part here, because a few of you might have already clicked away a long time. Because And you know, the strange thing is, there are some of these channels with videos that go on for 20, 30, and 40 minutes, and they get views constantly because that's the content that YouTube wants out there, especially these drama channels. Oh my gosh, I am so fed up of seeing these drama channels on my homepage and in my suggested videos. I don't watch them, YouTube. Stop suggesting them to me. I do not like drama in my life. It's only positive here. You see, we're all in this lights. It's beautiful lights. So, you know, those drama channels are like really popular now, and I am not going down that lane. I refuse. I stay away from drama. So I just wanted to come on here, guys, to just really let you all know this. Because if I'm being honest, I have said a few of those things before, but I don't think I have gone into so much detail with you. So it has been a lot, a lot to think of, it a lot to consider. And speaking of the ads, I did mention that I am not here to make money, but that does not mean that if it comes, I won't accept it. Naturally, if you put in hard work into something, you expect some return. So if it so happens, fine. I mean, for the past year or so on the channel, I have gotten paid like roughly about four or five times, 4 times. I don't think more than 4, because I get paid like every 3 months or so. Every 3 months, sometimes 4, depending on the earnings, because it's really not that much for a person like me. Because YouTube always has these restrictions, and they talk about is the ads that are served, or it's the CPR, or it's the area where the people are from who are watching. But surprisingly, I did a test. I have a few friends in the US. So I said, you know, just watch any random video. A channel that has roughly around the same subscriber count that I do, because doing a bigger channel would be kind of unfair for this comparison. So a channel that has basically the same amount of, you know, subscribers like I do, just watch any random video. Lo and behold, there were ads served on that video, and I mean, in some cases there were like 2 ads back to back, in the start of the video and in the middle of the video and in the end of the video. And I'm like, so when the person told me, I'm like, but what you mean? I don't normally see so many ads, or I don't even have ad breaks so much on my channel. Anyway, going to my channel now, looking at a video about the same length that is monetized, because I have a few videos that are not monetized. So I was very sure to see which videos you should not watch because they are not monetized because of copyrights, that kind of thing. And that there are no ads on those videos. So it really makes you wonder that, you know, is YouTube really setting up a lot of the smaller channels to fail, and even some of the bigger channels as well? Because like I mentioned earlier, channels like iSuperwoman and, you know, Shameless Maya, even RCL Beauty, I mean, I don't even see her channel getting so many views as it used to before. And RCL Beauty was like one of the most popular channels here on the platform, together with iSuperwoman and Shameless Maria. And I mean, what is going on, YouTube? What is going on? Not everyone wants to get into this whole drama thing. I have totally tried going away from this beauty thing because there is just so much drama in that community. It's not for me. And plus, there is this whole talk about YouTube having this court matter with the LGBTQ people, but I'm saying to myself, but why? Isn't James Charles part of that community, and Patrick Starr and Manny MUA and Jeffree Star, aren't they part of the LGBTQ? They are the ones who get views here on the platform. Ads are being served on their channel like before the video even starts. They are the ones who benefit from the platform, and they are part of the LGBTQ community. So what's the stress? What's the problem? I mean, what are other content creators expect to think when those things happen, you know? So guys, I have run this video way too long than I should have. I'm honestly going to post this without editing it, and if you have made it this far in the video, I want to thank you so much for your support. Thank you all so much for understanding, and I am hoping that I can do a few videos for you in the next few weeks. But one of the things that I am going to do is I'm going to change the schedule on the channel. So I don't think I am able to record and upload 3 times a week anymore. Or I think I may be able to, but a lot of the content is going to change. I will still do my motivation content on the Sunday because I really want that on my channel. The motivation is really important to me and I don't want to lose that. So I am going to keep the motivation on the Sunday. And as for the Wednesday and the Friday, I will do the hairstyles. I mean, I am going to complete for you all season 2 of the hairstyles for work because I have committed myself to it already. I don't like backing out on a commitment. So I will get them done as soon as my hair is ready to be styled when I'm done with my vacation. Honestly guys, not styling during vacation is like, it's like the in thing. I can't. Anyway, excuse me. So, but I want to incorporate a lot of more videos, guys. I mean, we do a lot of home gardening. My husband makes his own fertilizer, for God's sakes. Why am I not sharing that stuff on here? We do our own planting, we do our own growing. I mean, look at this. This is just one of the many things that we have growing in our backyard. And I mean, why am I not sharing these things with you all? How do I go from the seed to the tree to the plate? Those are the things that I want to share. I want to share the different fruits that we have here on the island because there are so many fruits that we have people have never heard of. And the wind is there again, so we wait. Okay. I want to share with you all my recipes, different things that I love cooking, different things that I love trying, even if I fail at a few of them, but it's a trial. And those are the things that I enjoy apart from my hair. I love my hair, so I share a lot of stuff with my hair. But there are so many other things that I enjoy apart from my hair. So I am hoping that when the channel goes through that change, that you all really appreciate and enjoy the content that I will put out there. Because there is really a lot that goes into my life that I don't show here on the platform. And that was basically my reason for being here. To share with you all things that are going to inspire and motivate you to do better, be better. So doing better and being better is not just showing you all how to style your hair. It shows, it's just not much depth. So there is so much more that goes into me as a person than styling my hair. So I am hoping that in the next few weeks, I can do a whole new list of videos that I can share with you all, different content that I can share. I'm hoping that it is not too taxing, because like I said earlier, the problem that I'm having with YouTube is that it's so much work. Having to always think of putting on a camera to record is a lot of effort. It's a lot of work, and then you have to think of the editing. So I'm gonna try my best to see what I can do for you all guys, honestly. I have already spoken to my husband, so we're gonna do the fertilizer video. He really wants to do that because I think it's really a good product that he has there. So sharing it will, you know, document that for others who want to go into those kinds of things. You know, the different crops that we grow, how we go about doing different things, the different fruits, different, you know, just a whole lot of different things when it comes to home and garden. I mean, there is so much. There is so much of me that you all have never gotten to see here on the channel. So I'm hoping that going forward I can share a lot of that with you all. But guys, I think this is it. I have been recording for quite a while. I think it has been over half hour. I may have done a little thingy in the start before I did the recordings just to test the voice and everything, but I think I have been recording for over half an hour now. I don't want this video to go any longer than it has already. So thank you all so much. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for your support, and I thank you all so much for your understanding and just sticking around with me and just understanding what has been going on with me, why I have not been putting out any content here on the channel. But guys, let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going on with YouTube? Because I think something is happening, but I just don't know what it is. But let me know in the comment section, what are your views, what are your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.